What are you doing here, Etty?
He's coming, isn't he? You. Morpheus. The Oneiromancer. You know, the Sandman.
He's a fairy story, Etty.
He's no fairy story. He's back.
Good to know.
Jenna, you are no stranger to epic franchises. What appealed to you about the role of Johanna Constantine?
Just from the first reading of the script, it was the character just was so fleshed out. The voice, everything kind of came to me straight away. Like the idea of her being this, you know, this lone kind of ranger in the world with this tough exterior, and her cynicism and kind of wryness and wit to kind of not let anybody close. Yeah, quite a tortured soul, like with a big, compassionate heart hidden somewhere underneath.
Yeah. And an amazing trench coat.
And a great trench coat. That was the main reason, obviously.
That's a good outfit. Yeah. Neil, how was it seeing all these actors bring your characters to life?
Wonderful in all sorts of different ways. Sometimes it will be wonderful because it was exactly the thing that I've always had in my head. Sometimes it's deeper or weirder or just different, but it's always deeper or weirder or different in ways that make it more interesting, not less. Having Johanna Constantine, watching what Jenna brought, this glorious, heartbroken, wounded, bitter sass to it. It was like, oh, that's exactly what I was trying to get into, you know, into the original comic with John, only it's that, but more so.
Yeah. What can we expect from this new version of Johanna Constantine?
This new version of Johanna Constantine, I guess, if you would agree, like an upgrade. She's been upgraded in her
clientele, definitely.
Her clientele, yeah.
She's a bit posh.
Yeah.
Yeah. She operates in a world that's sort of at a higher level. I mean, the Queen and the royal family are clients.
Oh.
So you can't really get any higher than that.
Or
Is that
lower.
a spoiler? Sorry?
Or lower.
Oh, yes, exactly. Sorry.
They'll cut that.
Yeah.
He's free. He's out of his cage.
Boyd, the Corinthian is a fan favorite from the comics. Let's talk about those eyes and how you approach bringing the Corinthian to life. Who is he and what is his role in the show?
Yeah, the Corinthian is basically the metamorphosis or your worst nightmare in the matrix of the dreaming, created by Morpheus. When I first heard about this and talking to my friends about it, they were like, oh, you're gonna play the Corinthian. And it seemed like a larger than life, really outrageous character, but the more I talked about it with Alan and Neil, it seemed like it was a person that you would welcome into your home. The sort of kindness and the ease that he would put you in. It was more Hannibal than like a flamboyant Joker character. And it was just very hard to calibrate being, you know, under these glasses, and just how to, a lot of acting is done with your eyes, so that for me was something to adjust to.
Yeah, well, there's a folksy, quiet menace to you that is very, people are going to be very excited to see.
Take that as a compliment.
It is. I'm from Alabama. I know folksy menace.
Your waking world is shaped by dreams.
Tell us, what power have dreams in hell? I read the Sandman graphic novels, so I knew that I simply had to be involved in this project because something truly unique was going to happen. The sets are vast. Great amount of detail and care has been put into how it's being brought to life.
Hello, Dream.
Are you well?
Lucifer Morningstar, Lord of Hell. This will be the third place where people say, did you gender swap this character? And I say, of course not. The original Lucifer didn't have a gender, so merely getting them played by a human actor is technically gender swapping them either way.
I really was so unbelievably delighted when Alan and Neil came to me about being in Sandman. And we had an incredible conversation. It came about at such an extraordinary point of time where I think this pandemic was just happening, and the connection that I felt to both of them and the material really awakened something in me. Because when I think about the Sandman, when I read the comics, there is an innate, actually it's fantastical, it's intelligent, it's brilliant, it takes you on a hallucinogenic journey. It also has a spirituality in it that is like Star Wars. It takes you somewhere else. You feel like somehow through reading it, the mysteries of the universe will unfold. And it is absolutely our reality as humans through the prism of glorious fantasy. And the idea of being the very essence of evil through these people's eyes was the most delightful moment I could. Oh, that is so fantastic.
What we wanted was the quality that the Lucifer in the comic has, a androgyny based around early David Bowie. Bowie when he was a curly-haired folk singer with a perm.
Awesome.
I'm Gwendoline, and I play Lucifer Morningstar, which I'm absolutely thrilled to play. I was so delighted when Alan and Neil came to me and said that they wanted me to play this part, because I've found actually nothing I enjoy more than being evil.
I do love the character description. Just the fact that the word elegant is used to describe Lucifer.
Of course.
Is incredible. I love it. It's pretty great. Kirby?
We wanted somebody imposing who you would actually believe could intimidate Morpheus. And she does it just by being incredibly sweet, and you are always certain that she is far and away the most dangerous person on the screen at any point.